This video is sponsored by Mark 7 Equipment, shaping the future of all things car wash. Visit mark7.net for more information.
Welcome back to Unscripted, Carwash.com's video interview series that connects you with market leaders. Joining me today on Unscripted, we have Drew Tarlow, Managing Director at Wildcat Capital Management. Drew, it's great to see you, and thanks for doing the video interview with me today.
Great to see you, Rich. Thanks so much for having me.
Not a problem. So here we're here today. Sorry, Drew, to follow up on the big news announcement that we posted on Carwash.com a few weeks back, and the news announcement was on Wildcat's significant investment in Rapid Express Car Wash. So first off, congratulations on that exciting news.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Can you please provide some background on this investment agreement, Drew, and how will it impact Rapid Express Car Wash, not only immediately, but in the coming months and years ahead?
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to do so. So, we met Ahmed and the Rapid team originally a little over 3 years ago, actually at an introduction from John Roush, one of our partners at Express Wash Concepts, and spent a bunch of time with him. We're really quite impressed with him. And but at the time, he was primarily focused on the full service business, and he knew he needed to migrate toward Express. He knew that was the model he wanted to build out, but it was still a little bit early, I'd say, for Wildcat to get involved. Fortunately, we stayed in touch over the years, and in certain cases at John's pushing and insistence, which I appreciate. And about 8 months ago or so, we came back together and really started spending time thinking about the business plan. And frankly, we were incredibly impressed with what the Rapid team had accomplished in that transition from full serve to Express. That's not an easy transition. Ultimately, they are different business models, and we have a lot of respect, frankly, for full serve operators. It's a difficult business, and to see what they'd done in sort of making that migration was really impressive. And so we dug in and started spending time together, started business planning, started looking at what the markets could be, and started understanding sort of their infrastructure and team and how that compared to sort of what we've built at Express Wash Concepts and Club Car Wash, which is our other platform in the Midwest. And I think, sort of collectively built a business plan together. And we were really happy with Ahmed in particular and how he wanted to be a part of the business on a go-forward basis. He wasn't looking for a cash out exit. Good luck running my business for me. And at Wildcat, really, we look for partners, and we look for really talented folks that want to build a bigger business together. And so we ended up striking a deal that I think very much reflected that. And he rolled a very meaningful portion of equity into the go-forward business, and remains a large owner of the business, which was important to us and important to him. So it breeds a lot of alignment for both of us. And now, I think the future and sort of what changes as a result of the investment in the business, I think this is really going to enable the business to go faster ultimately. And hopefully go faster while maintaining quality and the standards that they've always had. And frankly, in certain cases, hopefully we can even improve them. So I think we will both be investing significantly in internal operating infrastructure, which we think is important, and Ahmed thinks is important, and this sort of capital will allow him to do. But also in new site development, which he's always been incredibly talented at. And frankly, I think this capital will allow him to accelerate in a responsible manner, which ultimately we think is very important at the same time. We never want to drop quality standards just to build new units. And so, really surrounding it with capital, and then hopefully some good support on the Wildcat side, as well as him sort of benefiting from some of the learnings we've had through Express Wash and Club Car Wash. I think really make for hopefully what will be a very exciting few years ahead.
All right, and that's a great transition. You know, Wildcat has now provides financial backing to three of the industry's fastest growing chains. How, if at all, did your experience with the aforementioned John Roush and the investment partners over at Express Wash Concepts and Club Car Wash affect the decision to partner with Rapid Express Car Wash?
John would tell you we just didn't learn our lesson.
Of course.
No, look, John and Raleigh at Club have been incredible partners to Wildcat. I can't emphasize that enough. There's always a getting to know you period in any of these transactions. And, given how active those businesses have been, I think we got to know each other very quickly. And sometimes you get to know each other and you find out that, maybe it wasn't meant to be. And, fortunately, in both of these cases, we just feel incredibly lucky to have them as partners and to get to work with them the way that we do. The businesses have gone exceptionally well. And while we'd like to take all the credit on the Wildcat side, we ultimately know that the folks at Club and the folks at EWC are the ones that are really doing the work and making it all happen. So we greatly appreciate that on the Wildcat side. I hope we've been I hope and think they would say as much, that we've been very helpful to them along the way, even if it's just in sort of helping them reframe some of their thinking to make sure that they can go at the pace that they've gone. But frankly, we wouldn't be here talking about Rapid as a transaction had Club and EWC not been such great experiences for us. So it's a big part of what gets us excited about this transaction with Rapid, and frankly, having the group of the three of them and all of the learnings that we've got from the first two, but all of the collective learnings that we'll have going forward, we think is hugely valuable.
Obviously, these three chains here are looking to grow and expand quick this year in 2022 and beyond. So no doubt that Wildcat has its hands full for sure. But what's the appetite for the firm looking to add other top operators in the industry to partner with this year, specifically in 2022? And just as a follow-up, Drew, what separates your company as the ideal partner for interested operators?
Yeah, absolutely. So look, we take a little bit of a different approach than many investors do, in part because we were established as a family office. And so we have a sort of slightly longer duration, very patient perspective to the business. We also believe in a true kind of partnership model. And so we're big believers that we're not going to come run somebody's business for them. We invest in a variety of different businesses in a variety of different sectors, and some of those businesses we can help in certain ways, and others we can help in other ways. But ultimately, we rely on a management team to run the business, and so we think it's really important that management own meaningful equity alongside us, and frankly participate and benefit in what we obviously intend to be a really good financial outcome. And so I think that's one of the major differences in our approach. We've also particular to this industry, rather than form an umbrella holding company and make acquisitions underneath that where we own 100% of each business, we've allowed each of the management teams to effectively run their own regions. And I think that has one, there's a benefit to being local and understanding your geography, obviously. And two, it's really allowed them to flex their muscles and learn as management teams and take on new challenges that they otherwise might not. And frankly, we think it's produced incredible results. So we're eager to find the next one beyond Rapid. We have plenty of work to do at EWC and Club and Rapid that will keep us quite busy. But we are always looking for really talented folks who want to find a partner to help take their business to the next level.
Okay. And from the investment side, Drew, what excites you most about the car wash industry and investing in this market and its future today?
Yeah, so I think when we first started looking at this business, which was about 5 years ago, we were particularly excited by a number of factors. But I think the most important factor in my mind was that when done right, the express car wash business in particular creates an incredibly high quality product that is quite convenient and low cost for the consumer, and really is highly additive to an individual consumer's life, right? And so we ultimately think product driven companies are the best types of companies because they innovate and they do the right thing for their consumer. And I think that was one of the things we identified here as a reason to be in the business. It helps that the economics of the business are sensational. It helps that, frankly, the people in the industry are generally great people. We've really enjoyed a lot of the relationships we've built in the industry, and that's both with the companies we've invested in, but also, frankly, with a number of other folks in the industry who we may never find a way to work with formally, but have been good people to us, and I hope we've been, good people to them as well. So we thought there was a lot of good in the business in a way that you don't see in every industry. And it really encouraged us to spend a lot of time, and obviously our experiences in the last several years, I think, have only further emphasized that for us. There certainly has been a change. And I think in terms of what excites us going forward, look, I think there remains a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of white space. We see as we've continued to open up new sites, frankly, a lot of new customers coming to the table who are happy customers who are getting educated on the express car wash model, and many very much for the first time. And frankly, we see that it continues to be a great product that makes people happy. And as long as we can continue to sort of grow our platform such that we can continue to service more customers, we'll keep at it, and we'll do our best to continue to make people happy. So we're excited about what's to come, and frankly, we're very excited about having the tremendous partners that we have to go execute on that. And now we just have to roll up our sleeves and keep working.
All right. Well, it made me happy doing this interview with me today, Drew. I definitely appreciate it. Congratulations on all the success so far since entering the market, and especially congratulations on this recent news announcement again with Rapid Express Car Wash. Thanks again for doing the interview.
Thanks so much, Rich. Really appreciate it.